What's out right now? I've been doing this for 3 years.
Attack on Titan.
That just didn't that came out like 2 years ago. I mean, if you saw my comic, you know, I pee in food wars. It's gross. Let's. No, I hate anime. No, I'm kidding. Let me explain something about anime. There are a million fucking shows released every like 2 months. I can't keep up with that. And again, most of it is terrible because look at this picture. I mean, this is what anime basically is. That you're looking at this fucking naked chick. Like they're promoting an anime called "Is It Okay to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon?" No, it is not okay.
It's not as bad as it sounds.
Did I end the show? Is that is never okay?
Watch it. It's very average.
I think it's really
It's
good.
very average.
You know, it's like dungeon means like a game dungeon, not like a dungeon.
I feel like I don't know.
Don't knock it before you try it, bro.
I wonder if I feel like Bill Cosby almost wrote it.
Oh,
Zingers, yes.
I'll make this short. It's not like a sex dungeon. It's like a JRPG dungeon, like, you know, just with a boss.
Oh, thank God it's not a sex dungeon. It's
It's
actually
It's just
JRPG. It's a boss dungeon. The guy's trying to save the world, and he's picking. That's a douchey ass. I guess if I was a hero, you know, I'd say, "Hey, babe, take over. I'm gonna save the world. Suck my dick." You know. Where was that line in Final Fantasy VII? Where is that shit reading? I want that in the remake of Final Fantasy VII. Class like, "Hey, Tifa, suck my dick." I'm gonna save the fucking world. Fucking. Over here, you don't have long. You gotta help. I come down as quick as your appearance in this game. Don't level her. That's right. That's.
He's gonna die so brutally.
You know, I want to talk about that. Fucking, we complain about so many sequels and how there's no originality in video games, and we're hyped as fuck about Final Fantasy VII HD. You are all the goddamn problem.
it's because we're starved.
Like, no, I hate Call of Duty. They're always making a bunch of shooters. Final Fantasy VII HD. 1, 2, 3. This is why we can't have Okamis and fucking new Bioshocks and shit. Because you don't want to buy those. You don't want to buy those games. This is why Psychonauts didn't sell anything. It made nothing when it came out. You know, we don't want those games. We want. This is why we give Shenmue 3 $3 million. We haven't even seen the fucking game. That's really fucked up. Sony came out, said, "Hey, we got an announcement. You can pay for our next game." Aren't you excited? And it's so fucked up. And they're still laughing about it because they did. It was the highest kickstarted thing ever.
Your next goal is 10 million.
Oh, they're gonna get it too. It's fine. 'Cause we don't. That's what we want. We don't want new and original games, man. That destroys me.
Do you hear about the Homestuck Indiegogo that is going under investigation for money laundering?
Oh, shit.
Is Homestuck still going?
No, there's a crowdfunding campaign for a Homestuck video game. All the Homestuckers gave all their money to it. Like
Is that what they're called,
$1 million,
Homestuckers?
and they took it and ran. They booked it.
Oh,
They
man,
got
that's
jacked.
That's why you gotta be careful with this fucking Kickstarter shit. What was the other? There's a Banjo-Kazooie. Actually, I'm excited for that one.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Even though that's the same idea, it's just playing off the same.
Star Fox.
What about Shaq Fu?
I'm talking about. Isn't there a sequel to shit?
It's coming out for the Wii U.
I totally forgot.
Seriously?
Yeah, for real.
They made a sequel to NBA Jam. You know, they came out with that, which was pretty awesome.
Battlefront.
I hate that shit. You know, anime's terrible. I feel like anime. A lot of anime now are just like made to sell cosplays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like it seems like super
No one
common
sells
now.
cosplay though.
What?
No one really sells
It's
cosplay.
for cosplayers, is what I'm saying.
What? eBay?
Yeah.
Moe ruined everything.
I love KO.
No.
nice.
Awesome.
Q animation ruled the Japanese animation industry, I think.
What did?
It is all Q animation. That's all that crap. That's all that Moe crap.
Uh-oh.
Entire animation.
I like the first season of Haruhi Suzumiya.
I love all the seasons and the movie.
I pretend the second season didn't happen. It's literally the heroes of anime. The first season's amazing, and just goes down after that. I know I like Moe shit, but then I'm like
What?
radically girl. You know, I love.
Oh,
shit,
sorry, I was
bullshit.
thinking Moe shit.
I mean, for me, I feel like the best anime of all time was Paranoia Agent.
Still?
I still do. I've been saying this for like 8 years.
More than
That Paranoia, ever since I saw it in high school, I'm saying it's the best anime. And I think that the reason why I still say it's by far the best anime is nothing's really ever tried to do what Paranoia Agent did, which is make a very harsh, scathing criticism of anime and otaku culture, you know, and be as smart about it as it did. Nobody has ever really been self-aware. I mean, we've had stuff that comes close. I think Madoka Magica came very close. I think it was very good at what it was trying to do. But I think just for what it is, Paranoia Agent just is far and beyond, in my eyes, than any other anime that's ever come out. That's including Cowboy Bebop, that's including whatever arc of Dragon Ball Z you liked, you know. Enter your favorite anime here. I say Paranoia Agent is still the best of all of that. What else are we talking about with anime? Yes.
You're talking about endless sequels and nothing original.
Yeah.
And we're getting a new Dragon Ball Z anime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, you guys are. Why do you ask for that? We've had.
Because GT wasn't canon.
What?
GT wasn't canon.
Oh, so GT was terrible. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it didn't. It wasn't made like.
Everyone turned into chocolate. What the fuck?
That was the
That was still in Z, right?
I like Majin Buu.
Well, no, he got turned into a
I
cookie,
think Dragon Ball Z peaked at Frieza Saga. I think
but Android Saga before Cell.
no, it's better than Cell. I think it's more cohesive. It's more simple. Like Cell Saga gets all over the fucking place. And Cell Saga's good. I like Cell Saga, but I think as a compact story, Frieza, it's just works so well. I really do. I think Frieza's the best. That's why they're bringing him back.
Yeah.
Cell.
Cell got brought back in the movie and got killed in 5 seconds.
They remade Sailor Moon with like kind of bizarre animation.
Oh yeah.
It's like when Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood came out, it's literally the same show. Like, oh, it's more like the manga, the ending's different. Well, then make a different ending to the original show. Why make a whole new series? Have like 2 or 3 episodes be kind of different.
Oh no, it was way more than that. It's like 18 new characters.
Are we talking about Kai?
No, the beginning.
You know nothing.
The beginning was
That was fucking stupid.
I'm right there with you.
You don't fucking.
Yeah, I do.
I've not seen enough when they're doing the dub series, so that's why, or the original series. So that's why they decided to do the switch to Brotherhood. Once they finished with the whole series, they waited a while. And then
The episodes I saw were exactly like, well, maybe I just saw the wrong episode.
Yup.
I don't even remember what number it was. It was exactly the same as.
A lot of the origins.
Even still, I still, you know, it's the same kind of thing where we're remaking something, we're making some changes, or the act of anime keeps making movies of the show, like
Digimon
had like 2 movies where it's literally just the show condensed into 2 movies.
I think Aliens.
Well, they at least changed
And
it.
Neon Jet's been doing it like 20 times. They can't stop.
They at
it.
least changed it.
Which one?
It's either you get
Neon Genesis Evangelion
movie that has no bearing what's like when they had the Trigun movie. Like it's a prequel, so like, oh, I wonder what happens. Well, Vash lives. It's a prequel. You know, like nothing's gonna happen of importance. And I hate that shit. They do that all the time in movies and in the anime. A lot of sequels, a lot of fucking all that remakes, all that stuff. It's what we want. You know, we want Sailor Moon Crystal, the same anime, you know, as before, but it's closer to the manga. You know, Attack on Titans. Actually, I like Attack on Titan. He's got the thing. That's Metal Gear Solid. That's good, right?
That's Tokyo Ghoul.
Is it? No,
You need to watch more
right,
anime.
Metal Gear Solid. Right?
No, it's Tokyo Ghoul, bro.
That's fucking right.
No, it's not.
crazy pill.
That's right.
Right is blue.
What?
I'm pretty sure Raiden was a cyborg.
You're saying that's not a cyborg. Look at him. He's got fucking Doc shit coming out of his head.
It's fucked up, but I've never seen Tentacle.
Where's
No, that's
Tokyo
not true.
Ghoul? I've heard that name a lot. Is that good?
Yeah. What? No, fuck you.
Okay. We're mixed apparently.
All the things you were mentioning, it's gonna get a remake at some point.
Okay, that's
Satisfied.
good. So I'll just wait for that. Alright, what else are we talking about? How much time do we have?
About 15 minutes.
All right.
Yes.
You got this quick.
Sword art.
I only watched the
I haven't even seen it.
I watched up to like the last battle in the first season when they were still stuck in the game. That was always confusing to me because I found out there were like more seasons where they go back to MMOs. I'm like, that seems really weird as a society after being captured and almost die from MMOs. Oh, let's go back into another one.
Stockholm syndrome.
It's like that would be like after 9/11, people were like, let's build more towers that are very similar in height next to each other. You know, let's just keep doing that. It just seems really fucked up to me. But I guess it was a bad season, but then like the third season's okay or something, right? Because there's a season where they're elves or something, and nobody liked that. And now they're guns, and people like that.
2 seasons, 4 story arcs.
Seasons 4 story arcs. There's 4 video games.
3, they go back to another one for the 4th season. Story arc.
But like I've been seeing like clips like Blonde enough. Like
I haven't gotten that far.
He's not even with a girl anymore, right? Well, the girl he's married, but there's like these other girls that he's
better watch it
fucking
tonight.
too, right? This guy's an asshole. Why are we watching this show? We're watching him go through different video games with just fucking random chicks. He's married, for Christ's sake. Goddamn terrible. Virtual. Yeah, you try that on your girlfriend once fucking Oculus comes out. Oculus will ruin more relationships than anything.
Just a different form of
There's a
cheating.
girl in the simulation, it's fine.
Always gonna be cheating.
It's not gonna work. Try that like once. Oh my god, what else can we talk about? I like sword art. And I like Chaos, fuck you. Whoever said. Jacob, you had a great thing to say about Gamergate, but I like Chaos, so fuck you. We do. We can have different opinions, but mine are correct. But we can be different. Let's turn to the lesbian side now.
Read the table of contents.
Read it out loud!
Table of contents. Blood versus justice.
Story time!
Zaba blood versus justice.
Do the sound effects too.
Read with the hentai voice.
Wow, you can't even.
I was not expecting that. Okay, chapter 1. Various lewd things. Chapter 2. Various things even after that. Chapter 3. Various things in the bath.
Oh.
Sensing a pattern here. Okay, we got various things in the morning. Various things you never learn from. Various things over here too.
Dude, you're making this up.
I swear to God, this is real. This is really what it says. Various things you weren't aware of. Various things you want to try. Oh my God. I swear this is real. Various pointless things.
Pointless.
I swear I can. Oh my God.
How many more are there?
Various things, even with mom. Okay, now we're moving on to new words. Okay, we just got married.
Just change the name.
Curious. Okay, these are much less funny. These next ones. These are just like real names. We got like Nymphos and the Flesh. Confusion 2. Confusion 3. And Confusion 4.
The Awakening.
And lewd health officers.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I know what I want to do before I forget. Like I told you, I talked to a lot of guys that are actually believe in that Gamergate was a good thing and don't believe that racism and sexism exists. One of these guys, and I'm still friends with on Facebook, he made a post on one of my comments that I saved because it was the most beautifully crazy thing I ever read in my life.
Beautifully crazy.
Of course, still anonymous, so I don't want to. But the post was also made on my wall. It wasn't a private message, so this was something that a lot of people could see. All right, so nobody can get in trouble for what I'm about to read to you guys. So just to give some context, the topic was I made a kind of a joke kind of statement, about rape culture and why I think it exists. You just think about small things like the phrase, women like to play hard to get. It's a very simple idea that we kind of take for granted, but that is something that right there, explains like, oh, if a girl says no, we're kind of trained to go, oh, well, they're supposed to say that, right? They're trying to play hard to get, and then that's what, they bet that's what Pepe Le Pew cartoons are about, that entire process. So I made that, and I also said something about white privilege and being white is you're pretty much evil. It's kind of hard, and so I was arguing with this guy, and then eventually he made this very long post. I'm going to read to you now. I did not edit this whatsoever. Okay, so I would like to point out that many, many women do lie about being raped. If a crime is reported, it must be investigated. I know it's very tough for many women to report a rape, but guess what? If they don't, they're fucked again in a way they don't want to be. I think he was trying to make a joke there. That's my best guess. Oh yeah, he is a joke. He says, sorry, that sounds harsh, but that's reality. Apology accepted. Okay. Rape can also be very complicated. Not all rape is equal, just like all beatings are not equal.
Keep reading.
There are varying degrees of how bad it can be. I'm pretty sure if it's a rape, it's all pretty bad.
I didn't realize it was bubbles.
Alright. Crying rape is a tactic many women use against men because they know they can recognize life without having to prove anything much of the time. This Gamergate guy, yeah. It is a fact that this happens. Yeah, you're gonna get that offside percentage. Yeah, it's gonna happen, but to say that's the norm, which is kind of what this guy's saying. Don't forget about victims of false rape claims and the lingering shame that has to be dealt with when somebody tarnishes their reputation. Actually, more rapists go free than rape victims. Our court system is kind of fucked up like that. Women are human beings, can be just as cruel and malicious as any man. The world will always be brutal and unfair, always. Sorry to burst your utopian bubble, but the world will never be fair. Again, I just said, would it be nice if women were raped a little less? I'm not asking for a utopian society. Can we just stop raping a little bit? Just a tiny bit. Okay, there will always be women, men, and in parentheses, rape isn't just a women's issue, which is true, and children who will be raped. There is no solution to end it. Feminism is useless because it does not stop rapists from raping. Guilt trips will not stop a rapist from raping. So, rape's gonna happen, so fuck it. This is just our life. This is America, first world country. And Fazio, we are not the bad guys, referring to white privilege. Maybe you are, I don't know. Speak for yourself. Don't blame me for what bad things people with white skin have done in the past, even though we're living off those victories continuously. Remember, white people did not create the slave trade, they ended it. I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure the slave trade still exists. I don't think it's ended, just saying. I'm pretty sure that's still a thing. My whiteness has never gotten me anything, except the ability to make this very crazy conversation.
Anecdotal evidence.
Anecdotal evidence, exactly. And why would you buy into that self-hatred shit? White people have done many great things, and it's okay to say that. Nobody's saying that they didn't do great things. It's fine to say that. No guilt here. I'm glad you're not guilty about the great things white people have done. And have you ever thought that what you and other people perceive as racism may actually be classism? This is something I mentioned earlier. That people believe this. When things are unequal between groups of people, you figure it must be a race issue. You are a Marxist tool.
Wow.
He's gonna face a class issue.
I know the liberal script well. I read about this stuff all the time. It's what I do for fun. Every day for years now. I know more about it than you do.
Oh.
Okay, so here's a tip when reading an argument. If somebody says that they know more about something than you, don't believe what the guy's saying. Instantly. If somebody says, I know more about this than you, or I'm smarter than this person is an idiot, take it with a grain of salt, is what I'm saying. That's kind of how we talk on the internet, though. I know what other nonsense. Every race of people have committed atrocities. It is a part of human nature, and your liberal ideas will not help anything get better. I have learned to accept the world as hard and unforgiving. This guy sounds like a happy dude. You libtards run around like headless chickens trying to write all the words wrong. Again, I just said rape tiny bit. Stop raping. That's all I'm saying. It's like you are little gods that know what's best for everyone and have a right to force your ideology on other people. You know, again, what am I fucking arguing?
This got darker.
Yeah. This is getting dark. You are wrong. If I could be world dictator, I would have you fed to the lions. I'm not, though. Okay, so if I ever see you, I will greet you with a smile and a handshake. I think you are wrong about stuff, but you are a good, well-meaning person. Oh, that's nice. You are also funny as fuck, which will be a very useful skill when pushing your agenda. It's not funny. That's nice. If you are funny, people will believe things you say. And then here's the finale. This is my favorite part. I'm done with my rant. Off to smoke a bowl now.
I want to do the same thing that guy does.
That has to be the best ending I have ever read to anything. I'm off to smoke a bowl now. Say something like that. We're pretty much done, right? We got like a couple minutes, or
Yeah, you got 4 more minutes.
yeah, 4 more minutes. So any last topics you want to say
Just
about
read the damn book.
You drag me here.
I have a question.
Can I say something? Here's I'm
great. I thought it was
sex
great.
exists right now. When I did this panel at Fanime, but I actually called it Fazio versus Gamergate because it was much more relevant then back in May. And I talked, and I swear to God, the exact same time my panel was going on, we were losing attendance to an anime swimsuit competition. And that line was around the fucking block. I swear to God.
That's too real.
That's real fucking talk right there. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's see if there's anything interesting. Morning. Where's she? Is she up yet? Doesn't seem like it. Then wake her up. Let's get to the porn part. This is how she wakes up, by the way. Remember, obviously, women, you all wake up like this, right? Just stunningly beautiful. Your bra's coming off. Sun's in your eyes. What have you been feeding your daughter, Mom? Yeah, let's do it a little. Wake up, or should I say it'll be over soon, so don't wake up yet. Please don't wake up yet. Because you're sticking the dick in her mouth. You know.
He is.
So I guess this is incest. This is his sister, I guess. Okay, so she wakes up and is totally into it. So fellas, try this on your next date. This is proven to work.
It's in a book, so it must be true.
Why did you buy this?
And it's on the internet.
You know what? I'm not upset that you bought this because it's porn. I'm saying you bought this because you can probably read this for free online. Just go to this is real. Go to e-hentai.org and you can see as much fucking porn as you want.
90% of the time you would be correct, but this actual title is licensed only through Faku.
So that you can get this very specific incest porn only at Faku, guys. For all you collectors out there. Alright.
The autograph? Yo, you should autograph that for me.
Oh yeah, so there's some color issues.
Yeah, show them the color.
You should have a panel next year where you read hentai.
And then you should talk about feminism to trick everyone.
It's a trick.
Some high quality shit.
So my favorite thing about sexism in video games is Ivy from Soul Calibur is a disgusting character. Let's look at pictures of her now. Let's look at pictures among pictures among pictures. Okay, so any last thoughts, comments before they kick me out of here? Yes.
Yeah, totally. Let's switch gears a little bit, but it's on my head, like all through the con, like think about Steven Universe, stuff like Ruby, other stuff. Do you think that there should be a distinction between something that's considered anime because, you know, it was made by a Japanese studio and something that was made by people who obviously appreciate and are trying to do the same thing?
It's also the Avatar Legends Korra debate. I mean,
Yeah.
Are we at a point now where we can say anime is a style and not a place?
Yes.
Yes.
You're right, Emmy's French.
You notice, we disagree.
You're right, Emmy's French.
Who cares?
Anime is French?
Well, anime is actually French.
Oh, it's not a Japanese word.
No, it's French.
And also, anime was
Yes.
heavily... anime
Obon
was-
Star Races.
Also, you know, anime was heavily influenced by specifically Donald Duck and Scrooge McDuck comics. Yeah, the guy who created Astro Boy would pretty much send him love letters like every year. He was obsessed with them, you know. I think we're at that point where we can make that distinction. Anime is a style; it's not a place. That's why you can call something like Legend of Korra an anime. I mean, I wouldn't call Steven Universe anime because it's so drenched in that American style as well as the anime. At the same time, would you call panty and stalking anime? Maybe that's worth calling a cartoon. It's a real talk. You know what I'm saying? That maybe there's that, you can start kind of making that distinction. You know, and I guess anime is very complicated. Even something like Naruto doesn't quite look like anime. They got the different kind of eyes, you know, which is usually a big thing. You know, or One Piece. You know, a lot of like that black dot doll eyes freaks me out. One Piece. Okay. Any last comments? Anything else anyone wants to say? Yes.
What's the last anime you watched?
The last anime I watched? What was the last anime I watched? I kind of watched. I look at a lot of hentai. That's kind of how I keep up with anime. Like I know nothing about Love Live, but I can tell you exactly who they're gonna marry at the end. Which lesbian relationship they get into at the end of the Love Live. Okay, well I think we're probably about to end now. Thank you so much for coming. I guess support Faku. If you learned anything from this panel, go to the Faku booth. And also, you know, think about, you know, Gamergate and bad shit like that.
Or just go to the fuck.
I like the turn this panel made. It started as me trying to be smart, and we said, nah, you know. But we did it as a team. We got there, and I appreciate that.
After not really accepting it,
After not really accepting, I understand. Okay, cool. I had fun.